Hey, everybody, it's Mike Young. I'm 54 years young, and I am the co-founder with my wife, Denise, of the Health Optimization Cruise. And I am here with some amazing presenters that joined us for the first year, the maiden voyage of our cruise that happened earlier this year in January, and will be returning for us again in 2025. It's Dr. Bryan and Carolyn Strickland. Welcome.
Hey, thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. And you all are in Alabama right now, I think, where I'm talking to you.
Montgomery.
It's nice and warm. We're sitting outside in our new little T-shirts from the American College of Lifestyle Medicine meeting.
Yeah.
We're matching shirts.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Yeah, we are big supporters of lifestyle medicine, and we see that lifestyle medicine is the way of integrating these correct habits into the existing medical system, right? Because I know that there's been a lot of talk over the years how, medicine isn't kind of falling in line with this, but lifestyle medicine is, right? And both of you are into lifestyle medicine, so that's awesome because we want people to know that they don't have to have some, questionable alternative, right? As a way to try to do better with your health. You can do something that everybody knows about and insurance even pays for, right?
Right. The cool part is
Yeah.
lifestyle medicine is evidence-based. So we're backed by research in lifestyle medicine. That makes us legit.
That's right. So, because a lot of people that I talk to don't even know that exists. But we support the whole concept of lifestyle medicine and the 6 pillars. And our event, the Health Optimization Cruise, a lot of people like yourself, your presenters, you talk about that. And then we have 6 pillars for our healthy vegan food. So we have a pretty high standard of food in there too. So, with all of that, we're trying to bring it all together, like you said, evidence-based. And so if you can, please let us know, each of you, what is your background? What do you do in this space of health so that people can kind of get a general idea of how you approach this?
You go.
I'm Dr. Bryan Strickland. I'm a primary care doctor, board certified in internal medicine, also board certified in lifestyle medicine. Mm-hmm. I've been practicing primary care here in Montgomery, Alabama since 1997. I'm full-time faculty with the UAB Montgomery Internal Medicine Residency Program. We're a branch campus of the UAB Medical School. So we've got interns, residents, and medical students that I've got the opportunity to influence them, teach them through their training.
All right, that's perfect.
All right, and then I am Carolyn Strickland, and I am a certified food for life instructor with the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and certified health and wellness coach. I'm also certified in plant-based cooking. And I'm a certified group fitness instructor with the YMCA.
Yeah.
Chef.
Gosh, and a chef. Yeah. So, I'm doing a lot of stuff. So between the two of us here in Montgomery, back in 2013, we started something called Veg Out Montgomery, where people get together once a month and bring plant-based food to a potluck. So it's kind of a meetup.
Yeah.
We're a we used to be called Plant Pure Nation. Now it's a Building Healthy Communities initiative through the Physicians Committee, but we're one of those. We're a pod. We also started something here in Montgomery in 2017, January of 2017, called Meatless Monday Montgomery. And Meatless Monday was a thing where we got people together every Monday night at our local Whole Foods, which has since closed 2 years ago. We don't have a Whole Foods anymore. But
between that and COVID, it's taken on several different forms.
Right.
One is we stream from our kitchen once a month.
Which we forgot to do a couple nights ago, but we were down at ACLL, so we forgot.
And then we also meet at have a gathering of people at restaurants the first and third Mondays of every month. And we've had one restaurant in town have turnout of like 100.
Oh, that's a different thing. So our regular meetups are like every other Monday. But then I reached out to a local restaurant who the owners are friends of mine, and I just said, hey, would you be willing to do a vegan night? Let's just start with vegan. Montgomery, Alabama is not known as a bastion of health. And so, we have a lot of health issues in Montgomery, a lot of, food access disparities and things like that we're dealing with here. So we started with just vegan night, and I asked the restaurant, would you please have a vegan night where everything is vegan? And they said, we'll think about it. The funny part is the name of the restaurant is Cork and Cleaver. And so, they're all about alcohol and meat.
Yes.
So, and they said yes, and they did it, and it was fantastic. Everything was vegan, and
Well, they said the first time we did it, they said they'd be happy if we got 30 people to come
40,
out.
about 40 people. Yeah. And we had 120.
That's
And
amazing.
so it was incredible. It
Yeah.
sold out. And then we sold out again in July, and we sold out again in September. And so we're doing it again this coming Monday. And they've already got 91 reservations as of today.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. So we're starting a movement here in Montgomery. We're going to
Yeah.
work on pushing it a little further, pushing that envelope a little further to see if maybe we can get it to where it's a little healthier. So, but
Yeah.
it's
Okay,
going with
so just to clarify, I mean, yeah, I want to say a few things about what you all are doing, because Denise and I visited you, but let's say the food standard for this, it's not gonna be the same as our healthy vegan food standard on our cruise, but it's a start at least. I mean, you're definitely getting the movement going, because I want to say, we visited you, Denise and I visited you, and yeah, I'd say that you two are almost the entire movement in this area. I mean, just the things that you have said already in this video, you cover almost every aspect, right? From for practicing medicine and talking about this with patients to preparing the food, right? And everything in between. I mean, that's incredible, because it requires a change in habits in most areas of your life, I would say. Now you're outside too. You're getting your vitamin D, or, I mean, you're out there. I wish I was outside right now, but I'm not.
the same porch where you had dinner with us when we had paella.
Yeah,
But for us, we're a little bit ambitious. I mean, we really want to change the world. And
yes.
we think there's more change that can be made, moving people from a horrible standard American diet, moving in the direction of a whole food, plant-based diet.
Yeah.
And we try to support them in those first steps that are very often they're turning to transition foods.
Right.
Eat much cleaner than that at home, but we try to be supportive and inclusive for those people that are making those first steps in that journey.
Right.
Our hope is, our expectation, our hope is that they'll start noticing they're getting healthier,
Right.
and they get excited about that, and they get
energy.
drawn
Yeah.
further and further into a healthy diet.
Right. So
Yeah.
baby steps. It's baby
Hoping to have
steps.
them have the same journey we've had over the last, 15 years.
Right.
And that's it. That's the word, right? Journey. I mean, it's a journey for everyone. I'm learning new things every day, really. I mean,
Life is a cruise.
Yeah. I mean,
here to there.
I've learned things about different aspects of this movement, like big things, even since Denise and I met with you in March. I'd say things I never would have thought, which we can talk about later, but they're very detailed things that are just being, I don't know, talked about more by people that are in the system, I guess, and that's what I like about you all, is that you're working in the existing systems with people and meeting them where they are. And, I mean, yeah, our event, we're kind of pushing that envelope of the nutrition, right? We're trying to see how much we can go, because there's always people that are rising up, just like you kind of mentioned. We talked earlier before this video, how even the lifestyle movement, lifestyle medicine used to say plant predominant. Now they're saying plant-based, right? So that's a movement upward too. And we're so happy to see all that, really. I mean, I'm so happy. But please also let us know what folks can expect from you all as presenters if they join us on the cruise. And before I forget, I want to mention that you have a special discount code. Anybody who's interested in the cruise, I've got down below the website link that says it's healthoptimizationcruise.org. And if you use the code when you register, it's per person $50 off. It's HOC 50 Strickland.
Strickland, yeah.
Okay, HOC 50 Strickland. It'll be down below if you can't remember that. $50 off per person, so be sure to use it. And okay, let us know, because I saw what you did this year. Okay, I was very impressed with the talks, very impressed with the cooking demonstrations. You're wonderful people to hang out with and just talk about what's going on, because a lot of times people can't find that right out in the regular world to talk about this stuff. So give us a little preview as to what you'll be doing this year in January.
Well, we'll be talking about taking on the challenge of change. We'll talk about some of the science behind that, some of the brain chemistry behind it, Yeah, and we'll talk about wellness coaching, which is really her realm. Talking about what role that could play and how those concepts might help you move forward.
Creating healthy habits.
Yeah, yeah.
Creating habits.
Yeah, I'll be giving some talks about how to take an evidence-based approach with your diet with regard to blood pressure and with regard to diabetes. We'll talk about some of the other pillars in lifestyle medicine, like sleep, and how you might improve sleep. We'll probably come up with a few other talks on our between now and then.
Yeah.
But,
and then Cody Stubbe, who is not with us right now because she's in Omaha, Nebraska, where it's cold. She's an RN, and she and I are friends, and also my fellow Food for Life instructor. And she and I are planning to give a talk on women's health issues. So only women can come to the meeting. It's just for the women. Ladies' night, we might call it. And then also I'll be doing a cooking demonstration or two with her and Dilip Barman, maybe one with just me and Dilip. I'm not really sure. So, and I think Cody will be talking about something else on her own too. And then I will be available, and we can probably set up some times to do that, looking at the schedule of the cruise, but some times for, private health and wellness coaching sessions, if anybody wants to take advantage of, meeting with a actual certified health and wellness coach to talk about change.
That's right, Carolyn. That's important, that people can, well, both you and Bryan, when you give talks, there's almost always a Q&A time where people can ask their questions, right? And then, yeah, like you said, for yourself, since you are a health coach, if somebody wants to book an appointment, we will have that available this time. We didn't do that last time. That's a new feature of the cruise this year. Also, a new feature, I think is that we have 100% raw food, or just anytime they want a raw dish, you can get that as well. That's new. And I also want to let folks know that when you do your cooking demonstration, one of the things with that, of course, you can do Q&A. You're right there. You're watching you prepare the food. You get to sample it too. Everybody who's at this thing watching you gets to sample the food right after you're done.
Right. And I think the fun part about the cooking demo, the recipes I sent, hopefully they'll get approved, we'll see, but are on cheese. Because so many people, when they come to my Food for Life classes, tell me, I think I could eat plant-based except cheese.
Yeah.
I can't give up cheese. I don't know how to live without cheese. And there's a lot of reasons for that. We can talk about that. But
is cheese the new bacon?
Yeah, right. So, exactly.
Well, we've had some great experiences with these plant-based cheeses that you can make in your own kitchen.
Right.
We have this cheese dip that we make. And we had this one cousin who came in and was just eating it and eating it and eating it at this family gathering. And then he's like, wait, who made this?
And then
because he knows that if she made it, it's the healthy stuff.
Right. And he said, wait a minute, what's in this? And I said, well, and I told him the ingredients, and he said, oh, and he said, I don't like those vegetables. And I said, yeah, you do. You just ate 3 plates of it.
Yeah, that's it. If it tastes good, yeah. I mean, that's the kind of meet people where they are. And yeah, a lot of times it'd be great if you don't even have to say this is fully plant-based, because sometimes you get a negative reaction right there. And that's kind of one of the reasons why we decided to call this the Health Optimization Cruise. We just want people that don't want to be sick if they don't have to, right? Because I think everybody fits into that category. I don't know anybody that wants to be. So it's just a matter of getting this knowledge out. Right. I mean, and
hopefully that amounts to this cruise welcoming and empowering people that are leaders in their community.
Right.
Yes, exactly. Because they have to go home. I think kind of like when you were at the lifestyle medicine conference you just came from, I think you probably leave energized, right? You have a new, new mission, a new purpose, or a stronger purpose. And that's what we want to do. Like that, you do that on a professional basis at those lifestyle medicine conferences. But at this, it's on a personal level, because a lot of people need that, right? Because they may be the only person in their home that is trying to do this, and it's a struggle, right? So it's less of a struggle when you feel more confident with more knowledge, I think.
Right. And then I think one of the biggest struggles that some people have is like, how do you maintain that kind of lifestyle and that sort of, I don't know, like zest for wanting to do it when you go home and your partner isn't on board? Like, how do you do that in a marriage? where like if he wasn't on board with eating the way
Yeah.
I wanted to eat, this may not work so well. So
Yeah, I mean, I've
you
really
know,
realized in the last few years that it's just been a thrill to get older and healthier. And
right.
yeah, it's not really what you expect, but I honestly still feel like I'm getting older and healthier.
Mhm.
But I
Nice.
guess there is that challenging component that not everybody benefits from, where it's getting older and healthier together.
Right. And I
And
have a lot of friends in that situation where, it's the woman in the couple that wants to, she wants to eat
True.
healthier and her husband doesn't. We actually know a few people too where it's the guy who wants to eat healthier and his spouse doesn't and his wife doesn't. And
Well,
it's a real
it's
struggle.
never fully balanced. I mean, I could say it in Denise and I, it's me. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely me. I'm the one, and I've said this kind of like what you're saying, to acknowledge what you're saying. I've kind of said, oh, I'm the female in the relationship in that aspect, because it usually is. I mean, yeah, it's great when the guy's doing it, and there'll be more guys over time doing this, because I think everyone will over time.
I mean, yeah, we actually know several. I know quite a few now that I can think about off the top of my head where in a married couple of a man and a woman, it's the man who
yeah,
wants to eat healthier. And in one case, we know of a couple where the man really wanted to eat healthier, his wife really didn't, and she died. And
Ooh.
so he's continuing to eat healthy on his own. And, we
Yeah.
actually have a video of him coming to our kitchen and making a big salad in our kitchen. So it was heartbreaking, but we've seen that a few times. So
Well, okay, I just want to say that, yeah, that is heartbreaking. And I envision the future where that won't happen. I even envision a future where just non-communicable disease will be a thing of the past. I know it's hard to imagine right now, but that's how much of an optimist I am. Okay, because well,
yeah.
diet related illness will be a thing of the past. That's
Yeah,
that's what
I
we're
mean, one
looking at.
statistic I picked up over the weekend was half of all medical spending in the United States is on diet preventable diseases.
just
Right.
diet. Yeah, yeah,
No,
that's
it's crazy.
yeah. I mean,
Crazy.
I've even heard more. I guess if you take all of lifestyle medicine, all those 6 pillars in there, I heard it's closer to 80%. And actually, Dr.
Yeah.
Loomis, I think I talked to him. He says it's over 90.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
everyone has their different things that they're seeing, and either way, it's most of the cost, right? I'd say at least half the cost. And that's something that's a huge savings to everyone. Not only the financial, but the emotional burden of having to deal with somebody that's not doing well, because nobody's happy in those situations, I don't think. And that's what we want. That's our secret mission, is to have fun. Okay. So if you're not gonna get sick like that from the food, then you're gonna have fun, and you're gonna have fun longer than you thought. So
Right.
that's and
Exactly.
then we hope too, as people see the examples of people like yourself, okay, that they will want to do it, because that example is what's really attractive. And that's one of the benefits of coming on this cruise is even if you say, oh, okay, that's great for you, but I could never do that. Well, why don't you come on over, spend a whole week with us, see how it's done, talk to people who are doing it, hear about the struggles, get some tips, and then you'll go home and you'll have a whole different idea of what's possible, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. So, and it is really fun. I remember last year swimming with the stingrays with you and
That's right.
Denise.
That's
Woo,
right.
that was
Yeah,
never done that before. So that was really
you never,
fun and
you
very,
never.
very memorable. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So it's January 5th through 12th here in 2025. It's every year you get to escape winter. So if you're I don't know I can't remember if we talked about this or not, but if you're into like keeping bright sunlight around you, that's the best place to go, is the Caribbean or close to the equator there in January, when it feels like the days are so short,
Right.
up in the northern latitudes. And you get to skip that for a week anyway. And just it's a real vacation. And remember, HOC 50 Strickland is your code, and that's down below. Healthoptimizationcruise.org is our website. You can find out all the details there. Oh, and by the way, when you get on healthoptimizationcruise.org, scroll down a little bit. You'll see a little pink rectangle. It says presenters on it. Click on there. You can learn more about Dr. Strickland and Carolyn and what they do, because they have a short biography there. And you'll meet them on the cruise too. So thank you for all the work that you do. Just all the work that you do in the community there in Montgomery, Alabama. Because like I can convey, and you can ask me too personally when you see me. Denise and I visited the Stricklands. You all are pillars of the community, and you're the future. I mean, I just can't believe, because Well, I can believe because I've seen it now, but just all the positive change that you are enabling. I mean, enabling is usually a bad word, but in this case, you're enabling lots of positive change, and that's what we like to see. It's refreshing to see that. You don't always see
You gotta
that.
stay healthy to be the future, Mike.
That's right. You
That's
gotta
right.
stay healthy.
But we really appreciate you being wind in our sails.
Okay, of course. It's a great partnership. So I look forward to many years of this, and we will see you on the cruise. Let us know if you have any comments down below in this video if you're watching this, and go on the website to learn more. Thank you.
We look forward to seeing you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.